What's up, Nintendo Gamers? The Kid here. Man, there's another Smash leak right now. Can you guys believe it? Yes, there is. So this Smash leak comes from 4chan again, and it is a text leak, and I want to talk about it. Now, basically, what the leaker says is that there are indeed hidden characters that will be unlocked by linking up the Wii U and 3DS versions of the game with its connectivity in some way. And those include Ridley, Course Kids, Impa, Dixie Kong, and Mewtwo. So basically he says that Ridley will have no wings on the ground, and when using up B grows them and flies around, which is a bit strange to put Ridley in and then not have his wings when he's on the ground. That's one thing that sounds a little bit fishy to me, but you know, who knows what Sakurai has done if Ridley really is in the game. So we have to really take this all with a grain of salt, because none of it may be actually real, or maybe parts of it may be real and some parts may be completely fake. And one thing I just want to know, I know a lot of people don't really think text-based leaks are real legitimate, but if you really noticed or think about it, the leak for the character roster was actually started off as a text-based leak, actually, and then we got screenshots and then video pretty much proving everything. So we can take this with a grain of salt. I definitely am. But he also says there's over 40 new stages, or at least 40 new stages, and 15 retro stages. Now I'm going to be going through these to tell you guys all of them. In this video, be prepared for a lengthy video, because this is a long list and it's amazing. And the thing about this leak, what it is it's so good that it's hard to see it as true. But after being completely wrong about the last leak, I'm just going to be opened up. So officially, like I'm about to tell you guys, I'm officially team completely unsure, and anything is possible at this point. We don't know, but we'll see. And you know, the fact that we really don't know anything about the Wii U version of the game is really telling. And really, I can see having this many stages, actually, because it's pretty evident that Sakurai has ripped assets from different Wii games, from the Wii U games like New Super Mario Bros. U and stuff. He even kind of admits he does that not too long ago in a Famitsu magazine interview. So, and I think that's actually really smart of him, because it helps keep the whole aesthetic, the art style, and just the feel of these different franchises intact without trying to recreate that from scratch and then maybe having something off. So I think that's actually a really good idea, and I know he's been doing it for a while now, so that's really cool. So again, I'm going to go down this list of stages that are supposed to be in the Wii U version now, and after that I'll get my thoughts on it and my thoughts on the character roster and everything. So I'll start off now with this long freaking list I got. So the stage is starting off, and I'm going to be naming some stages that are already confirmed, is Battlefield, Final Destination, Mushroom Kingdom new, Mario Galaxy, Bowser's Castle, that's new, Jungle Hijinx, that's new, Bramble Blast, that's completely new, Skyloft, Forest Haven, that's completely new, Yoshi's Story, new, Pyrosphere, Tourian, new, Nimbassa City, new, Kalos Pokemon League, Great Fox, Mute City, new, Coliseum, Town and City, Cookie Country, new. It's a Kirby stage, actually, and I'll actually tell you what stages these are from too after this, or at least some of them that I'll be pointing out. Mount DDD, new, Patchland, new, Palutena's Temple, Underworld, new, Game & Wario, new, Rhythm Heaven, new, Garden of Hope, Boxing Ring, Magicant, which is also in the 3DS version. It's a Earthbound stage, so they'll be sharing both of these versions of the stage. Wii Fit Studio, Pilot Wings, Endless Ocean, new. Nintendo Land, new. NES Remix, new. Greenhouse, Mr. Game & Watch. It's a Mr. Game & Watch stage. It's also completely new. Gyromite, which comes from the game Gyromite, which is one of the games Rob has debugged in, and that's completely new. Shooting Gallery, that's new too. That's supposed to be, people are speculating, a stage for Duck Hunt Dog, so that makes sense. Gur Plains, I don't know if I pronounced that right, that's not new. Willie's Castle, Windy Hill, and Pac-Land. Now the returning stages are Rainbow Cruise, Delfino Plaza, Luigi's Mansion, Rumble Falls, Temple, Bridge of Elden, Pirate Ship, Yoshi's Island, Melee, Norfair, Pokemon Stadium 2, Lilac Cruise, Port Town Aerodive, Castle Siege, Smashville, Halberd, Skyworld, WarioWare, Distant Planet, Onet, and Flat Zone 2. That is the complete list. So the ones I'm really just psyched about, which I really just want to get down on my knees and just pray to freaking God that are true, is Bowser's Castle, Jungle Hijinx, Bramble Blast, Tourian from Metroid. Jungle Hijinx and Bramble Blast are from the Donkey Kong series. Bowser's Castle, I think you guys know what series that's from. Cookie Country is from Kirby Returns to Dreamland, and Underworld from Kid Icarus Uprising, which will probably feature maybe Medusa's Castle from Kid Icarus Uprising, and Nintendo Land. Those are the ones that I'm really excited about, and some that I actually requested. And people have been thinking, when is Kirby going to get a new stage? Because Kirby hasn't had a new Dreamland based stage since, I believe, Melee. We got the Halberd, but that's really, you know, that's not set well from what we've seen in Dream World, or it's way different from any other Kirby stage we've gotten in the past. Now, the thing about this whole leak is that it's really actually believable with the stages. Unfortunately, with the characters, I believe the characters could possibly be completely made up. And if you really think about it, if you look at the other text-based leaks that came out, some things in there were completely untrue. But one thing that I find kind of peculiar is that a lot of these characters were actually said to be in the game more times than once. Diddy Kong and even Impa, they were mentioned to be in the game. There's a lot of leaks mentioning these characters specifically, from the ones that came to be legit and the ones right now we have now. So it is possible that there is some truth to this, but the one, and I'm like everybody else, that I'm skeptical about is really Ridley and Impa. Those are the ones that I'm skeptical about. So we'll see, we'll definitely see. But the stages sound very believable, because I could see there being another Dreamland stage being Cookie Country, and I can definitely see Bowser's Castle, or Bowser getting his castle for the first time in Super Smash Bros. I know the Paper Mario stage has kind of Bowser's Castle in there on the 3DS, but this will be like a set in stone Bowser Castle stage. You know, it isn't just going by and then going to these different transitions to different parts of the game. It's Bowser's Castle, and that is what you get. That is a stage that I've been wanting for the longest, and it will be cool. And you know why it makes sense that Bowser Castle will be in here? Because we know Bowser Jr., we got Bowser Jr., and Bowser Jr.'s alts are the Koopalings. So this would actually make sense to have a Bowser's Castle right there, since there's so many, you know, Koopa representatives here. So I think it's completely true. I do think the stage part could be the most legit part of this whole leak. I think it's possible some of these stages are in here, some of them were probably made up, and I think some leakers do that so that, you know, they can throw, you know, the official whatever Nintendo ninjas off their trail or something. But I think some of this stuff is actually true, but really we can't say anything is confirmed. We gotta take everything with a grain of salt until something turns up that is actually in this leak that appears in the game. The other thing that's also in this leak is a new mode called Tower of Smash, which is an 100 floor thing, and you basically go through it, you fight bosses, you fight other characters and stuff, going through it, of course probably collecting trophies and all this stuff, getting rewards. But that has yet to be, you know, confirmed yet too, but it does sound like something Smash would do, and it would be something exclusive to the Wii U version, and we already know the 3DS version has exclusive modes in it. So man, come on Sakurai, come on, let's talk about the Wii U version and let's see if this stuff is legit. For me personally, I will start raising my eyebrows and I will start getting hyped up once at least 2 or 3 of these stages in this leak are actually confirmed. Then that's when I think people should be raising their eyebrows and beating their chests and getting hyped for this, you know. And it's really weird, but I'm actually more hyped about the stages than the actual characters. If the characters are confirmed, that's great. Dixie Kong, I can definitely see myself using her. She's kind of like a clone or something from what they describe her of DK and Diddy, which is kind of weird because that will kind of make her maybe kind of the first hybrid clone, kind of like a clone of this character, a clone of that character, but she could totally have a bunch of moves that are completely her. Maybe just some of her specials are a little bit cloney, but the rest of her is pretty much original as far as her tilts, her attacks, her regular attacks and everything. And Impa, she's being based on her Skyward Sword design and being a mix of Sheik's agility and Zelda's magic. That would cause for a very interesting mix, because in Skyward Sword there is a time where I do recall Impa maybe once or twice using magic. She used magic to block and hold off Girahim from catching Zelda, and she also used magic to make kind of like this energy like little bomb to blow up the Gate of Time, or one of the Gate of Times. So it's not far-fetched, and just for him mentioning that she's a hybrid of Sheik's agility and Zelda's magic kind of sounds too interesting to just make up, you know, to just, you know, if anything, I would say if he was a fake leaker, like a super fake leaker, he would probably just say probably a Sheik clone, or she's like Sheik but a little bit different. No, this guy goes out his way and says Sheik's agility, Zelda's magic, and that completely fits what Impa does in the Skyward Sword. Unless this guy has paid attention a lot to Skyward Sword, this sounds like a very interesting moveset. So who knows? The only really, she's the one that's really raising my eyebrows down to being maybe not true, and Ridley not having wings when he's on the ground just seems very strange, and it probably would look very strange too. I'm sure you can imagine that and you'll be like, well, at that point when he's on the ground he just looks like another typical beast in a way. So we gotta see. And the fact that he says that he grows his wings, like, you can't, really doesn't grow his wings, he just has wings. But you know, maybe he meant to put retract his wings. Maybe when he retract his wings they're pretty much almost like non-existent because he kind of tightened them up to his back and stuff, and then when he's in the air he spreads them out and they're bigger. But we'll see, we'll definitely see, guys. So guys, what do you think about this text-based leak? I'll have a link to the source in the description, the actual 4chan post and everything, and the list of the stages in the description. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's real? Are you team real or team fake, or are you like me, team unsure and skeptical? So guys, thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.